Poland's local and regional elections over the weekend failed to give Prime Minister Donald Tusk the sweeping victory he had hoped for in his efforts to reverse 8 years of rule by a populist party that was accused by the European Union of eroding democratic norms. Exit polls released after voting closed on Sunday show that Tusk's Liberal Civic Coalition did well in big cities where it is popular with social liberals. However, the opposition Law and Justice Party won more votes in elections for the country's 16 regional assemblies, maintaining its dominance in conservative rural areas in eastern Poland. The elections were a test for Tusk 4 months after he returned to power as Prime Minister, a job he held previously from 2007 to 2014. He won on promises to restore judicial independence and democratic guardrails after changes to the judiciary led the European Union billions of euros in funding to Poland. Funding is being restored, but Tusk still faces a difficult path. New laws must be passed to reverse many of the judicial changes. Meanwhile, his vow to liberalise the country's strict abortion law is being hampered by conservatives within his governing coalition. The results from Sunday's vote show that Poland remains deeply divided and that Tusk continues to face a formidable opponent in the Conservative Law and Justice Party and in its 74-year-old leader, Jarosław Kaczyński. Some had dismissed Law and Justice after they lost power at the national level last year. But on Monday, it was clear that the party, which ruled from 2015 to 2023, remains a force even though it's lost some of the advantages it had when in power. That includes control over public media, a tool it used for years to push party propaganda. Tusk's government stripped his opponent's political control over taxpayer-funded media in one of its earlier moves. Voters elected mayors as well as members of municipal councils and provincial assemblies, an important exercise in self-governance that is one of the great achievements of the democratic transformation that Poland made when it threw off communism 35 years ago. In all, there were nearly 190,000 registered candidates running for local government positions in the Central European nation of 38 million people. Runoff votes will take place 2 weeks later on the 21st of April in cases where mayoral candidates do not win at least 50% of the vote in Sunday's first round.